Probably that touchdown pass against Oklahoma in the last seconds of the game. We were really just trying to get in the field goal range. We ran the play. The play was hilarious anyway because we were going to kill the clock. And I looked over at Coach at the last second. And he signaled the play to me kind of secretly, like no one else saw him, but changed the play at the line of scrimmage. And the guys ran great routes, and the linemen blocked as good as they could, gave me enough time to get the ball off. And when I threw it, I didn't know it was going to be a touchdown pass. And one of my linemen jumped on me after our receiver caught it, and he said, "You just won us the football game." Oklahoma's a team that's always been tough. For Baylor, and it was our first victory against them ever. So you can't have any moments any bigger than that.
Alright, that's a cool little touch on this game, the little interviews, but looks like the demo gives you 4 teams to choose from: LSU, Kansas State, Oregon, USC, and of course Baylor, and even Alabama. I forgot about them. But let's jump into this gameplay really quickly. The introduction really didn't change much. It's still the same old, unless for some specific teams, which is USC, and that kind of gets boring after seeing it a couple of times. You skip them automatically, so the intro presentation isn't that big of a deal. I really don't care about it so much. It's whatever to me. But as you can see, I went with Baylor as to which team I picked Robert Griffin to go on, because I don't like the whole him being on a different team. Like, I'd probably do the Heisman Challenge with all the players being on their original teams, because otherwise it just looks really weird, But the first thing I wanted to test out was the trajectories, and I'm gonna use the slow motion feature mainly for that, And it's really funny because I didn't know how to pitch the ball with when I did the option. I completely forgot. It's been so long since I played NCAA or Madden. So honestly, so far, what I think about this game is everything feels really good. Like, throwing that pass, I actually felt myself threading the needle over there. I actually felt myself throwing the ball down the middle. It just felt nice. It felt really good just throwing the ball. So throwing the ball just became that much more fun because it's so much more realistic. Like, over here, like, look at how nice that looks. It's smooth as butter. I love it so far. That's something I really like about this game. The pass trajectories definitely are amazing. The animations, everything just feels so much smoother, and this is kind of weird. I don't know why he couldn't hold on to the ball till the end zone, but it's whatever. So far so good. The different pass trajectories, really, I love it, and they're implementing it to Madden, which I should be able to play on Thursday. I'm going to E3 most probably. I have to contact some people about that, but I'll definitely post impressions on that. And look at this nice little diving catch. Look at that. That was something nice, something beautiful, something sexy right over there. Of course, he bailed me out a little bit, but by no means. I'm not good at this game, believe me. I'm not saying I am. I'm not claiming I am. You should definitely see me get it, and I definitely will get better. And once I do get better, I'll give you guys advice on how to get better. It's kind of like a cycle, whenever I add a new game to my repertoire. It didn't take too long for me to get good at 2K. It won't take too long for me to get good at this game. But right over here, I make my first mistake. I throw a pick with RG3. It's fine, this is my very first game on this demo, and this was something really cool. Whenever you throw a screen pass, they twist their body and look towards the side automatically. That's a really cool touch up. And look at this deep pass trajectory. The ball just zipped up. It was nice. I love everything about it. And for the guy, so as I mentioned before, as I get this really lucky touchdown, as I mentioned before, I'm probably going to go to E3 on Thursday. And when I do go to E3 on Thursday, I'm going to test. My main focus is going to be NBA Live 13. Hopefully, I don't think I could play 2K. Somebody told me I could play Live 13, and as I get another really nice trajectory on that pass, so I'm going to try to play Live 13. That's the most important to me. I want to get my impressions in on that and tell you how it's going to be, and tell you which one I think is better and all that. And look at me almost being picked off over there. I'm sorry for interrupting myself, but look at the quarterback baiting the quarterback. He was really far away, and look at that. He baited me. He didn't come up with a pick, but that was a nice touch regardless. And look at RG3 making something out of nothing over here. But like I was saying, NBA Live is my #1 priority. I've already heard really good things about Madden according to Smalls99, and I'm just looking forward to this year in gaming. The Ubisoft, it looks like, is coming out with really good games. I'm looking forward to E3 in general. You know, you could definitely look forward to me getting NCAA, both of the NBA games, and Madden. Not to mention Assassin's Creed, and maybe what was the new Ubisoft game called? Watch Dogs? That game looks ridiculous. You know, you could definitely, like, wow. It's like Inception in a video game, kind of. Like, that's stuff that they preach to you in a communications class. I talk to any communications major or any guy that took a communications class, because that's something they would teach you in that. It's some scary voodoo shit, I'm not gonna lie, but it's really, really cool. You guys should definitely go check out the trailer of that. Apparently it's the #1 most anticipated game. But look at this, I get another nice little pass to go, and I'm using the slow-mo feature just to make the passes look even nicer, you know, not really due to need. And personally, if you guys haven't been able to play this demo, it's already out on Machinima, not Machinima, my bad. It's already out on the Xbox Live Marketplace, and go download it, check it out, you know. See what you could do with your boy Robert Griffin III. You know, rep the Redskins a little bit. And over here I make another mistake, and that was kind of a gamble. You know, I thought RG3 could throw it in front, you know, like throw like air it deep like that. I guess I didn't move up enough or something like that. I don't know. I made a mistake, my fault. I had the right idea. I was like, get this nice little juke, get out of the way, boy. I mims to the rim them even in NCAA football 12. You know, like, look at this. It even goes slow motion for me. Nice. But anyways, this game looks like it's coming to an end. You know, I'm just trying to screw with them, run with RG3, show that little track runner speed over there. And my final impressions on this game is it's a huge improvement from the previous year. You know, and I hope they implemented this to Madden. I'll let you guys know what I think about Madden and NBA Live 13 sometime on Thursday night or Friday. You know, I do have finals. My finals end on Monday, and I'm still putting in work for y'all. But anyways, you guys, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm definitely going to post more NCAA, Madden, and especially NBA news on my channel. And look at this right over here. I got Jim Plunkett. It's your boy Mim signing out, and peace.